Okay, so this is the first project. I have an idea to build like a little hut out of sticks and mud from the hole over there that I showed you already. And I think first I have to start off by clearing a space like the pit that I showed you in the introduction video. So, yeah. Okay, so I started by making that little pit that I was talking about before. Right now I'm just macheteing all of the weeds in that patch of area. I'm just chopping them down using the machete. There it is. This clip's upside down, not on purpose, but just, yeah. Now I'm raking through and trying to pull some more of the weeds out with the rake. Just more weeds at once. And this process took the most time just because the weeds were so stubborn. There are some thicker weeds, not just like the grass type weeds. So, yeah, that was quite a bit of work. But here I am, raking still. Raking. Still raking, I'm pretty sure, in this clip. But with a more refined rake, the thinner, bristled rake. Still raking. Surprise, surprise, guess what I'm doing? I'm raking. Still raking. Raking. Oh, now I'm pulling the weeds by hand. Just pulling out all of those little sprouts and leftover things that I couldn't get with the rake. And also I hoed. I forgot to say that part. I think some of the rakings were actually hoeing. So I got the trench part done, or what did I call it before? Pit done. It's perfect dirt now. That took like an hour and a half. And this is the other pit. This is the new pit. So right there is where the hut is going to go. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm just grabbing the pieces of wood and taking them over for the 4 main base peg things to hold it up. This is the first one. So I'm just grabbing those, and yeah. Now I'm grabbing this pole digger to dig holes for them to go in. Alright, so now I am using this pole digger to dig 4 holes for the poles to stick out of. So you're supposed to stab it in the ground. And I guess just keep doing that. I've never used one of these before. So at this point, I really didn't know what to do with the pole digger. I was just kind of moving it around and opening up the handles and closing them like completely crazily. Alright, I got the first pole in, and it's buried pretty good in there. I think it might be a little too high, but I guess I'll just leave it. Just 3 more to go. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing a little bit more with the poles, and I'm raking. I mean, not raking. I have that word stuck in my mind. I'm putting in the poles, and this was a lot easier than all of the previous times because I knew what I was doing a little bit better, thus making it easier to make the pole holes and put the wooden stakes in there. Watch out, vampires. Okay, so now I have the 4 base poles in. Man, it's a lot of work. But yeah, 4 poles. Now I'm gonna clean up the ground again and start on the roof boards. I don't really need a whole time lapse. Just a quick cleanup. I have to watch this artichoke. There are actually 2 artichoke plants in my dad's garden. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going and picking up the boards that I had previously used to cover up the big hole I'm digging, you know, that gets bigger every episode. And I'm using those to stretch across the top. And I hadn't planned this out yet, but
you still there?
That wouldn't exactly work because there are only 4 poles, so I couldn't really lay the boards completely across the top, and there was nothing nailing or connecting to the 2 boards on each side together. So I just ended up using 2 boards and laying those across. But yeah, my plans change later on, and you will see why. So for now, I'm just grabbing them boards. Another spider. Bruh, 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 bruh. Alright, so now I'm gonna put the boards. You're actually hanging on the rope swing right now. Okay, so real quick, I had to move those boards closer together. I lost the clip, but I had to move them closer together right now so that the board would lay across, because the board was too small before. Okay, we're still on the swing. I fixed it since it was not perfectly stabilized, but I realigned I fixed it so that they're better aligned. In hindsight, I should have measured, but, you know, happens. So, now I'm going to retry laying them boards across. gonna lay sticks down like that, if that makes any sense, and make them run across, and then use the grasses I can find from over down there to make a roof. And then for the sides, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll get there when I get there. Hunting for sticks. Okay, this one's pretty good. Oh, this one too. These are from this eucalyptus tree that I have the rope swing on. Sorry about those dogs. Those are my neighbor's dogs. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Too flimsy. Some of them are okay. Still really flimsy wood though. I'd rather use something stronger. Oh. Perfect. Hello. Okay. This one's pretty good. This one's good. Hunting for sticks. Hunting for sticks. Oh, this one's interesting. It's like a 5 or a question mark. Hunting for sticks. Hunting for sticks. Hunting for sticks. Hunting for sticks. That's a good one. Hunting for sticks. Hunting for sticks. Hunting for sticks. This is where I'm gonna get the grass from. Come on. Sticks. Crickets sure are loud out here. Milkweeds. Okay. I'm gonna back out. There are lots of milkweeds around. I'm gonna check down there. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Ooh, so is this one. Both pretty good ones. Okay, going over. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Here's one. Oh, I love my neighbor's goats so much. They're so cute. I feed them a lot. Ooh, lots of good sticks. This one's nice and branchy. So is this one. And this one too. Man, Well, if I ever need sticks again for one of these parts of the Phineas and Ferb quarantine, I know where to find them. Alright guys, so sorry about that. My phone just ran out of power, but literally all I did was take over those branches, so I'm getting more, and right now it's raining, but I'm gonna keep going. Or, it's not really raining, it's just sprinkling. So I'm gonna keep going, and if it starts to, like, really rain, then I'll cut it off until it stops. But for now, it's just sprinkling, so it's fine. Alright, so these are all the sticks I've collected. Should be a good amount, so I might even have excess. And I'm thinking maybe I'll use these boards for the sides, and maybe some more of those boards down there that I used before. So, yeah, gonna do that now. Okay, so now I'm putting on my jacket again, and I use that bench because I'm nailing down the boards onto those round wooden pegs, you know, the 4 baseboards, just to keep it more steady, and they kept falling off, which was really annoying, but, you know, I mean, that's to be expected. This isn't any professional project, just a little fun activity. I would just like to point out that since it's raining, I have to put my phone through this knot in the tree, in the rope swing, and I have that stacked up on top. Ingenuity, bruh. Okay, so now I'm on my way to grab the grasses I was talking about to lay on the top. So I'm just gonna grab a ton of those. Alright, so now I'm collecting the grass. Alright, so I have in the old pit, or whatever I called it, I've set all this grass down that I just picked from over there, and now I'm gonna put it on the top of there, and then after that I'm gonna use mud from in the hole to cover that, and then I'll do the walls. Okay, so right here I'm laying the grass on top of the sticks, just to actually protect from the rain, and I was going to put mud over it, but that didn't quite work out because in my hole it was just slightly moist dirt, and it wasn't really mud, so that didn't work. Real quick, in this clip I just tried nailing a thing to the side. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do from here, because I have all the leaves on top. I would replace it with mud, but it's really basically just dirt in the hole. And I'm not sure how to do the sides. Maybe I could nail these boards to the sides? I don't know. It feels very rickety, like it could just fall any minute, so I'll try to reinforce it a little bit. Okay, so far this is turning out to be really cool, right? But things happen. Now, a grand tour of the whole new hut. This thing is great square footage. Let's check the interior real quick. Check out that spacey room down there. That's pretty sweet, right? This is the best hut I've ever seen. Check out that hut. Sweet. So, although that project didn't go exactly how I expected or planned, I'd still say it's a success because I learned a lot of things along the way. Okay, so this was the final product. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe.